again did a Bollywood routine that was off the chain.
Woo!
Holy smokes, man. That was like a Slumdog Billionaire, you know what I'm saying?
And why didn't Mary put them on the hot tamale train? So I'm going to tell you right now, you are on my hot dish plate. I am serving you up on
yeah. Yeah, it
That's
was amazing.
Right.
Great piece. I mean, the costumes, I mean, the way it looked, their movements are so sharp, you know, and using that prop was awesome, you know? And here's another thing. Like, when they dropped that sword at one point, they knew where it was coming back to it because, I mean, you got to remember, as a dancer, all your steps are the same. When you're doing it in rehearsal, you don't need to be looking for your prop and then finding it. And that's one of the things that Noelle did with the tennis racket, and I didn't like that. So great job, Mollee and Nathan. I thought it was great. The only thing was, I thought that Nathan should have done his solo second. He did his solo first, and it was awesome. And then Mollee did hers, and it was kind of like she was just stuck there, kind of like doing something with her hands.
Still great. I still love that part.
Yeah.
And I like that it was different than the Bollywoods that we've seen in the past because you have Katie and Joshua, right? They did it, and Caitlin and Jason, and their styles were very similar, but this was totally different.
Yes, totally different.
So thank you for bringing us something new.
Yes, yes, I loved it. Channing and Phillip.
Samba, sexy Samba.
Woo!
Oh
my
Was it
goodness.
sexy?
Well, I'll have to tell you this. I've never said this before, but I'm going to say it now. Channing is the most beautiful girl that has ever been on So You Think You Can Dance. I am dead serious. She is amazing to look at.
And how many more times are we going to hear this tonight?
I don't know.
Is every girl going to be the most beautiful
all
girl?
I'm saying is that Channing is like, she like takes my breath away when I watch her dance. And doing that samba, I loved the way she looked, her dress, beautiful, okay? Those lifts were horrible, okay? I'm sorry to be the downer once again, but they even mentioned that Phillip, dude, I know he's a tap dancer, all his strength is in his feet, and all he gotta do is do this kind of stuff when they're tap dancing, but hey bud, you know, get to the gym, you know? I don't know.
Oh, that was tough. I think that's what brought him down, was not being able to lift her.
Yeah.
Gosh, and the choreographers need to just take it out. If they notice that they're struggling, you know, just save them and take it out of their routine and create something else.
Yeah.
And the other problem I have, another Debbie Downer moment, is the costumes. They're always putting these guys that do the Latin and ballroom dances in black, and then they make the lights dark, and you can't even see them.
That's
Put some
true.
color, take some notes from Dancing with the Stars, cast people. And you know what? Add a little blue, purple, pink, who cares? Just make them colorful so my eyes are drawn to them.
Yeah, maybe some of that glittery stuff that they wear, you know, that'll look kind of cool with the lights on. Yeah, some sequins, you know, that'll be nice.
Yeah, get into the costumes, kind of like Kevin and Karen.
Holy smokes.
You know, just go all out.
Man, I mean, there was a routine that was just filled with color. Even with the background set, with the different colored checkers going on, you know, it's like real speed racer type, you know, and she's wearing like this really cool outfit, which is like orange and black. And then the best part, I just loved, when she got on his legs, stood up, put her butt in his face, and just shook it. It was like a booty face-off. You know what I mean? That was awesome.
It was a little racy.
Yeah, a little racy. Yeah, there you go. I like that. I like that.
I think Nappy Tabs, they really pulled a good one out this time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe one of their best, for sure. It was great. And the details of the choreography, like, you know, they start the engine, they're driving the car, they put the brakes on, like, everything was about driving the car.
Yes,
I loved it.
It was really cool. And then at the end where she launches them off the stage and you see the dust fly up, I mean, come on, that was just awesome, you know? I was like, I mean, really, like, the performance went from like, I mean, as far as all the dancers went, it started a little rough, and then it was like, okay, now we're gonna be into some really good stuff. I really feel like the dance, like everything's starting to warm up, and you know what? It didn't disappoint with the following number, which was Kathryn and Legacy, contemporary piece about fear.
Do you see, America? We are getting positive. We're going somewhere.
My gosh.
This is going to be the piece that we are watching over and over again at the end of the season. They're going to come back next season and perform it again. We can never get enough of this.
Yes. And you know what that is? That is not painting between the lines.
No.
That is not getting all your steps down and doing them with timing. That is literally just art. It's literally like, I understand what you're trying to communicate to me, choreographer. I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to make it my own, and I am going to translate it with my movement. and it is going to show. And when I watch it as an audience member, I am left speechless.
Wow, I like that, Ernie.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Good. Oh, and then just all the movements. Like, remember when Legacy was going forward, and then he did a couple things where he just reversed his movements back?
Yeah.
I loved it.
How does he do that? I don't know how he does that, but it was amazing to watch. And then at the end, how she just crushes fear. And I mean, on the replay, they showed how he makes his back go down, but she literally like grabbed one of his legs and had that go down as well. It was like, it was just like, I mean, the whole thing, it's like anyone who's ever had any kind of fear, you know, whether it's being late or stealing someone's joke or whatever, it's like we can all relate to that, you know? So because we can all relate to it, we can all connect to it, and then it leaves me having the chills and just being so excited to want to talk about it. And that's what this show's really about, guys.
I know, but you know what? We really could talk about them forever, but we do need to move on to Peter and Pauline.
Yes, with their jazz piece.
Yeah, Wade Robson.
Yes.
You know when he's choreographing something, our eyes are gonna be glued, and we're gonna see like what is he up to this time.
Right.
And it was just as wacky, right? There was Van Gogh painting. I liked it because it was different, but the part I had a problem with is they blended into the screen. They blended into the background.
Right.
You know, it's like there was no separation, and sometimes I was fighting to see where they were.
Right. Well, you know, the judges said it, there was going to be controversy with this piece, and I can see why. I mean, some people kind of think with their left side of their brain and their right side of the brain or whatever, and when it came to this piece, I totally got what Wade was trying to do, you know? The only problem I had was that I really didn't think that Pauline sold it all the way. I mean, her character, she kind of slipped in and out. And when you're going to do something like this, it's very artsy and creative like this, you have to go for it 1,000,000%. Because if you don't, if at some point somebody sees that you're not really all there, they're going to say, hey, you know what? The performer's not really all into it, so why should I be?
It's kind of like Ashleigh and Capone's Wade Robson where they did the dummy ones.
Yes.
They just took the liberty to just go all crazy and just move their body in every way they could.
Yeah, but I liked it. I mean, visually it looked very artistic, you know, no pun intended. And I really thought at the end of the piece they were gonna blend in to, you know, to the back frame. That would have looked really sweet. Something to consider maybe next time, Wade.
It was too expensive.
Maybe.
Special effects, graphics, I don't know, maybe too much.
Man.
The last couple of the night, Ellenore and Ryan.
Wow.
Our married man.
A powerful married man who is ripped. Okay, I don't know if they do steroid testing on So You Think You Can Dance. I mean, but this dude's got like muscles on top of veins. I mean, this guy is so ripped. So when they're gonna do an Argentine tango and they're gonna do a bunch of lifts, obviously I know this dude can handle it. I mean, he lifted her all the way up, dropped her all the way down, and caught her within like an inch off the floor without breaking a sweat.
You know what I think is funny? I think the judges maybe told Peter or somebody that they were too muscular on their shoulders. Maybe that's why they were a little stiff.
Right.
And I'm thinking, what about when Ryan dances something like that? He's double the size.
I know.
Protein shakes, protein bars.
Everything protein, man. Holy smokes.
Oh, but I really liked it. It was aggressive, you know, and it was detail in the choreography, so that was great. But again, come on, turn the lights up, give him some color to wear because I can't see what's going on.
Right.
And I'm only 30.
Yeah, you know what? It's true. She is only 30. The most valuable lesson I think learned in this piece was girls wear shorter skirts. You know what I mean? I mean, really, right? Ellenore got her dress stuck on her heel. That wouldn't happen if you were wearing a tiny little skirt. Am I right?
Costume designer.
There you go.
Another area of expertise.
I'm just saying. You know, you guys work so hard on those legs. Why not show them off?
Yeah, but it was a great way to end the show.
Absolutely.
And a great way for us to transition into ending our show, even though we don't want to because we love talking.
Yes, we do.
About these dancers on the Fresh Dish.
Yes. But hey, guys, if you're fans of dance, you can check out our videos for Dancing with the Stars, also at dancedish.com.
Like we said, a lot of interviews. We have Natalie Coughlin coming up, Cheryl Burke, a lot of different things, Courtney Galliano. You know what? We stay busy and we bring you the good stuff.
That's right.
I'm your host, Tami Daniels.
I'm Ernie Macias.
And that was the Fresh Dish for So You Think You Can
Dance.